How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the Autumn Adventures sale that runs through September 24th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. For $2.49, Worms World Party is a classic turn-based artillery combat game, enhanced with up-rendering, rewind, quick save, and custom video filters to modernize its original PlayStation release. You'll lead teams of wacky worms through chaotic battles using nearly 60 outrageous weapons, from bazookas to the infamous concrete donkey, across single-player missions or manic multiplayer matches for up to 6 local players. The fantastic Worm Pot offers over 1,000 game-style variations, while over 20 cooperative and competitive multiplayer missions keep things fresh and strategic with its zany humor, addictive gameplay, and timeless party appeal. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, and there actually isn't a trophy list out for this yet, so hopefully Sony and Team 17 can figure that out sometime soon. For $4.99, Black Desert Standard Edition is a vast open-world MMORPG blending breathtaking real-time combat, large-scale siege wars, and deep life skill systems like fishing, trade, horse training, cooking, gathering, and alchemy. You'll explore a sprawling, dynamic world filled with bosses, secrets, and opportunities for adventure, whether diving into epic guild battles or unwinding with crafting and trading, forging lasting alliances, discovering hidden treasures, and mastering unique character classes. This edition includes the full Game Pass plus a standard item pack with a 15-day value pack, a helpful polar bear pet for looting and gathering, and Conpacho's organic feed to support your companions. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and the time to platinum will vary depending on whether you're solo or with an active guild. For $3.99, Turmoil is a charming, tongue-in-cheek oil rush simulation set in 19th century North America, where you compete to become the ultimate oil tycoon. Lease land at auctions, search for oil with dowsers, moles, or scanners, build rigs, and create efficient pipe networks to extract and store oil in silos. Sell at the right moment to maximize profits, upgrade your equipment to handle rock, gas, and ice, and outbid rivals for town shares to claim the mayor's seat with its campaign, procedurally generated single-game challenges, shady saloon deals, and the Heat is On expansion introducing magma-powered drilling mechanics, new towns, characters, and music. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and there's unfortunately a broken trophy preventing anybody from getting the platinum, so hopefully the devs fix it sometime soon. For $4.49, Snow Bros Wonderland revives the legendary arcade series with a gorgeous new 3D isometric style and fresh twists on its classic snowball flinging action. Armed with endless ice pellets, you'll transform monsters into rolling snowballs, chain attacks to wipe out multiple enemies, and face massive, over-the-top bosses as you defend Snowland from the evil king Atchich. This newest entry ups the fun with 4-player local co-op, doubling the series' classic 2-player setup, so you can team up with friends for chaotic, joyful battles. Plus, you can personalize your snow hero with hats, goggles, scarves, and more to show off your unique frosty flair. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $2.99, A Whole New World is a retro-inspired action-adventure where you step into the shoes of the Potion Master to defend your city from monsters invading from the upside-down world. Armed with potions and guided by your fairy companion Faye, you'll jump, shoot, and battle in both the normal and upside-down realms, facing gigantic bosses and acquiring their powers. The game features 5 story worlds, Game Plus, Boss Rush, Challenge modes, multiple endings, over 30 enemy types, 7 epic bosses, and secret characters to uncover, complete with an 8-bit and 16-bit soundtrack and customizable CRT filters for authentic arcade vibes. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $3.19, Between Horizons is a 2.5D pixel art adventure set aboard the Zephyr, humanity's first-generation starship, where you play as Stella, the newly appointed chief of security, unraveling a conspiracy that threatens the ship's mission and social order. Blending investigative gameplay with a branching sci-fi narrative, you'll explore a semi-open world, collect and connect evidence, interrogate ship residents, and make choices that shape the story's outcome, all while facing moral dilemmas about responsibility, freedom, and consequence. With its mix of timeless pixel art, 3D environments, and compelling visual effects, the game challenges players to solve cases carefully, knowing failure carries irreversible consequences. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Eden Genesis is a fast-paced cyberpunk platformer that blends reflex testing trials with a deep, philosophical story. You play as Leah, a young cyborg undergoing experimental treatment to cure the corruption threatening her augmented mind, and you'll navigate a neon-lit world dominated by megacorporations while overcoming environmental hazards, enemy encounters, and frantic platforming puzzles. Optional trials provide extra difficulty for seasoned players, yet the main story remains accessible to all, offering both challenge and a steady progression through its cyberpunk universe. With its immersive 2D cyberpunk aesthetic and thought-provoking narrative on humanity and technology, it offers layered and rewarding gameplay. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $1.99, Please Fix the Road is a quirky puzzle game where you repair broken roads, sidewalks, and even lakes to get cars, boats, trains, and adorable animals like kittens, dogs, and pink llamas safely from point A to point B. Each level gives you a limited set of tools, and you'll destroy, rotate, copy, swap, raise, lower, push, or move different segments of roads and other obstacles to ensure smooth passage, and you'll often have to improvise creative solutions while keeping an eye on all moving parts. The goal isn't perfection, it's functionality, and figuring out clever ways to complete each level is part of the charm. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 8 hours to platinum. For $2.59, Cook Serve Delicious 2 is a deep and addictive restaurant management game where you build your eatery from a roach-infested diner into a world-class Platinum Star restaurant, and you'll take on hundreds of recipes, manage a wide array of customers, and optimize your workflow across 33 unique restaurants spanning 400 levels. The game lets you run your own restaurant or work as a chef for hire, offers new gameplay features with adjustable difficulty for casual or hardcore players, and adds a local split-screen co-op mode so two players can join or leave seamlessly. You can also design your restaurant with over 1,200 unlockable objects, personalizing every detail while juggling the chaos of the kitchen. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $2.24, Mediterranea Inferno is a provocative, narrative-driven adventure where you follow Claudio, Andrea, and Mita as they reconnect after 2 years of isolation, and you'll shape their summer in southern Italy by choosing daily activities that reveal their fears, obsessions, and the darker consequences of failed expectations. From lazy afternoons by the pool to lustful nights at the club or eerie visits to cemeteries, each choice drives the story forward and uncovers forbidden, introspective journeys through their psyches, blending drama, mythology, and generational tension into a uniquely immersive experience. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Starward Rogue is a fast-paced bullet hell twin-stick shooter where you blast your way through the megalith, a roguelite labyrinth lodged in the side of a star, and you'll customize your mech with a vast array of weapons, perks, and upgrades while navigating evolving catacombs filled with peril. You can choose from 9 starting mechs with unique abilities, tackle over 500 rooms including survival challenges, face more than 150 enemies and 30 bosses, and experiment with over 350 items to create diverse builds, all while uncovering hidden secrets that can dramatically change gameplay. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and I don't actually know how long it takes to platinum as there's such a small sample size. For $4.99, Synergia is a neon-soaked cyberpunk visual novel set in a dystopian city where veteran cop Sela's guarded life is upended when a perceptive android named Mara begins to break through her walls. As their uneasy bond grows, corporate giant Velta Labs takes a dangerous interest in Mara, sparking a conflict that could ignite war, inspire a new religion, or trigger a technological singularity, with your choices shaping multiple branching paths and endings. This edition includes the Sunrise expansion, high-resolution visuals, a vivid soundtrack, and bonus content for a richer experience. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 7 hours to platinum if you don't skip through everything. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. Eden Genesis and Turmoil offer fast-paced platforming and strategy-driven simulation, providing both reflex challenges and thoughtful gameplay, while Please Fix the Road delivers inventive puzzle solving that rewards creativity and planning. Bros Wonderland and Starward Rogue bring cooperative or chaotic action with engaging combat mechanics, and A Whole New World blends retro-inspired gameplay with challenging platforming and boss encounters. Between Horizons and Mediterranea Inferno focus on narrative depth, exploration, and player choice, while Cook, Serve, Delicious 2 and Black Desert emphasize management, progression, and expansive open-world systems that let players shape their experience. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. I actually haven't played a single one of these games before, so I can't give any of them my personal seal of approval. They do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.